The Raw after WrestleMania has become an event itself sometimes. You cannot argue that. It has become an event as big as WrestleMania for a lot of us hardcore wrestling fans. For the casual fans, it's a Raw. It's a normal Raw. But for us hardcore fans, this is a big time Monday Night Raw. And I felt the WWE did a good job with this episode of Monday Night Raw, minus showing us a match between Santino and Emma taking on Summer Rae and Fandango. I could have done without that match. But anyways, guys, what's up? This is Chase Oliver here. The reason why this Raw review is later than normal is because I was doing the More to Life radio show with Antoine Moore. If you guys follow Off the Rope show, you know who Antoine is. He's an excellent wrestling mind. Check out all his stuff. His YouTube is going to be on there. And also the radio show that I was on, his Blog Talk Radio. All that's going to be in the description box. Please check him out. He is awesome. A smart wrestling mind with a lot of connections to the wrestling business. He is definitely someone to watch out for. It was an honor to be on his show, so definitely check it out. But anyways, let's get started with this Raw. We get the Daniel Bryan package that you saw at WrestleMania. A monster, I become a monster. Yeah, if anyone knows the name of that song, post it in this comment section down below because I forgot to ask the name of that song. But we got that little package and to where we saw Daniel Bryan win the championship. Out comes Daniel Bryan, the grand champion right now, the new face of the WWE. The fans are going, yes, 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 already just active with Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's promo, it was okay. I thought it was an okay promo from our new champion. And then all of a sudden, out comes Triple H. And Triple H is not happy, because he should have won at WrestleMania, And so Triple H, you know he's angry. You know he's mad. And so Triple H demands a championship match with Daniel Bryan. And he's going to end the Yes Movement once and for all. And I said to myself, boy, way to kick off Raw. You have Triple H announcing he's going to wrestle on Monday Night Raw. When's the last time you can remember Triple H wrestling on Monday Night Raw? Oh yeah, he faced Curtis Axel. But let's forget about that. When's the last time you saw Triple H in a big time match on Monday Night Raw? To me personally, this was a good opening segment. Not a great one, but a good opening segment. Establishing your new WWE Champion, Daniel Bryan. Using Triple H as that big-time heel. And you have it where Triple H puts himself in a title match. Abusing his powers once again. Even though he shouldn't because he should be doing things the right way as a COO. No, he's a heel now. So he has to abuse those freaking powers. Good opening segment. We get a backstage segment where Batista and Randy Orton are bitching like, hey man, why put yourself in the title match? Triple H obviously using the best for business card on them and said, you know what's also best for business? You know when us three work together, we get shit done. And I said to myself, yes, you guys do. When you three work together, you guys are evolution. That is awesome. Yes. Tease that evolution, and you tease that Randy Orton and Batista are going to be in a tag team title match against the Usos. And I love how Batista's line where he said, if I wanted the tag team titles, if we wanted them, we would just take them. And I love that line. And it worked perfectly to the match that they worked with the Usos later in the night. Batista and Orton versus the Usos, they showed they didn't care about the tag team titles. Because if they really wanted them, they would have beaten the Usos for them. No, instead, they just destroyed the Usos and looked dominant together as a team, which I liked here. Because the thing is about Randy Orton and Batista, these guys, let's face it, Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan is an overplayed match. We don't need to see this match anymore on television for the WWE Championship. Batista, he's more of in a role where he's saying, hey, I want to help build up some younger guys. I have interest feuding with this guy, and this guy. Batista can call his own shots. The WWE is paying him money to bring him back. That's what the WWE is doing. They paid money to bring him back to the company. And so Batista can call his own shots of who he wants to feud with and who he wants to do it with. And personally, to be honest here, it's good that Batista and Orton, they're probably going to be doing some tag team stuff. And I kind of wish they gave them the tag team straps here because I miss those heel teams like the two-man power trip or two big-time superstars teaming up and holding the tag team titles like a Jera show. And the list can go on and on. I miss those type of tag teams because some of those tag teams are the most interesting tag teams and is a good way to get main eventers away from the main event scene and help bolster up the tag team scene in all honesty. And I kind of wish Batista and Orton won the tag belts here. Before that match, actually, there was a 6-man tag match. The Wyatt family took on John Cena, Sheamus, and Biggie Langston, the Intercontinental Champion. This was a fun match. The crowd was all into this match, and you could tell they were just cheering for Bray Wyatt. Anything the babyfaces did, they were going to get booed out the building. That was just the bottom line. Bray Wyatt ended up pinning Big E here. This was a good six-man tag match. Problem is, he did not pin John Cena. That was my only problem with this match. If there was one thing to gripe about, that was it. But other than that, to me personally, I felt the WWE did a good job with the six-man tag match. The Wyatt family looked really over here, and they executed this match to the best for TV ability. Rob Van Dam came back and beat Damien Sandow. Why does Damien Sandow have the job here? I don't know. Why can't you use like a JTG here? Where are the real jobbers? Damien Sandow is not a guy that should be jobbing to Rob Van Dam. No! Damien Sandow should be someone you're building back up. Not jobbing to Rob Van Dam. I feel bad for Damien Sandow now. I feel like an idiot for saying a long time ago, oh yeah, they're going to do stuff with Damien Sandow after that match with Cena on Raw. I was totally wrong because they haven't done shit with Damien Sandow. Bad News Barrett finally got into the ring, and he faced off against Rey Mysterio in what I thought was a nice little TV match between the two, and I felt Bad News Barrett way to execute him as a heel, and he's one of those funny heels that you can like. And that's what I liked about Bad News Barrett here, was that he wasn't just this serious type of heel. He was more of a goofy type of heel, but a goofy type of heel that can kick your ass. And that's what makes the Bad News Barrett character somewhat more interesting than a regular, oh, I am a serious heel, you must take me seriously type of deal. That's what I like about this Bad News Barrett character, and I felt the WWE did a good job with Bad News Barrett here tonight. And one thing I'll give WWE props on is the video package for Bo Dallas. That was awesome. I'm a believer. I don't care if you guys go, no more Bo in the comment section. I am a believer. I love the Bo Dallas promo and the Adam Rose promo. If you want me to like a guy, you have him talk about his future ex-girlfriend and his current ex-girlfriend and how he's in a party bus and something about dragons. I love what they're doing with Adam Rose's video package. I felt the WWE did a good job with those two video packages. And what they did with Alexander Rusev tonight. Alexander Rusev looks like a better monster than whatever Vladimir Kozlov or Great Khali were supposed to be. Rusev seems like he has a great potential to be the monster, and Lana, oh, those legs can wrap around me and I wouldn't care. Lana is beautiful. This was a great way to execute Alexander Rusev tonight. He looked fine to me. Yeah, he jobbed out Zack Ryder, but that's what Zack Ryder is. He's a jobber. Zack Ryder is someone that is meant to be a jobber. And you made Alexander Rusev look good here tonight. I really liked how Alexander Rusev looked. And not only that, a new diva was shown tonight. Paige. I heard a lot about Paige, and I watched a little bit of NXT to catch up on my Paige knowledge. And I liked what she was doing in NXT. I really did. And I was wondering, how are they going to transition this into the WWE? You have it where AJ Lee comes out here and cuts a little CM Punk promo, calling herself the best diva in the world. And it was a really good promo by AJ Lee here tonight. But then all of a sudden, Paige's music hits. And you have Paige, and she already has a huge reaction because the hardcore fans, they know who Paige is. And I liked how Paige was this newbie diva that just wanted to congratulate AJ. She looks up to AJ, but AJ's just like, you're a newbie. I'm going to put my title on the line just to prove I'm better than you and why I am the best diva in the world. And you have it where Paige has this shocking surprise win, and you have Paige go over here. This was a great way to establish Paige as a new diva and bring a breath of fresh air in a divas division you could honestly say just felt flat at times and that a lot of people lost interest in it. This makes the diva division seem more interesting what they did with Paige tonight, and I felt the WWE did a good job with Paige here. All right, what else do I have to talk about? Oh, Paul Heyman. What a night for Paul Heyman tonight. Paul Heyman killed it on the microphone with his associate, Brock Lesnar. What a great promo by Paul Heyman about The Undertaker and his little straight shooting style that Paul Heyman did with The Undertaker, talking about the concussion that Undertaker suffered. So fans were not going to be upset if they didn't see Taker because it was understandable because Brock Lesnar destroyed Taker to the point where he had to go to the hospital. You're building up more for Brock Lesnar for ending the streak. As much as I am against somewhat of what the WWE did with the streak ending, I still believe Brock Lesnar is the wrong guy. The WWE did a good job making Brock Lesnar that legitimate threat heel that they're missing. The problem is, with Brock Lesnar being that big-time heel for the company right now, is he is a part-timer. He is not someone that's going to be there every single week. That could either be good or that could either be bad. It doesn't matter, but I do expect Come summertime, the WWE may be putting the WWE Heavyweight Championship around the waist of one Brock Lesnar. There's no denying it. You wouldn't have him break the streak unless otherwise. So for me personally, Brock Lesnar, to me, will win the championship somewhere down the line in the summer. I'm just saying, you had him break the streak for a reason, WWE. There was a reason why the streak was broken by this man. And if the WWE, if that's what they're building to, I have no complaints about it because I said Brock Lesnar better be getting something for breaking the streak. And this guy better be being built up as some big-time heel for the company for down the line because in all honesty, that's what you have to do with Brock Lesnar. He broke the streak. He's going to be one of the most hated men in wrestling. And then also with Paul Heyman, we have Cesaro getting his trophy from the almighty Hulkster dude. And Zeb Coulter trying to make Cesaro a Zeb Coulter guy. But then Cesaro's like, I'm not a Zeb Coulter guy. I'm a Paul Heyman guy. And Paul Heyman comes out and I'm saying to myself, wait a minute here. This Cesaro just turned face. Why put him with Paul Heyman? Why put Cesaro with Paul Heyman here? This doesn't make sense to me. And so I'm kind of just shaky about it. I don't mind the matchup with Cesaro and Paul Heyman because Cesaro does need someone to speak for him. He's not the strongest talker in the world. But it's like, if you're trying to turn the guy face, why put him with the manager that had the dude that beat the streak? That just doesn't make sense to me. And Cesaro and Swagger had a match here. I had no problem with the match because they didn't have a definitive ending, and which means that this feud will continue onward. So that's good on the WWE's behalf. That is really, really good. Now we get on to the main event. But before the main event of the evening, I believe I talked about everything here. Yeah, I did talk about everything here. Before the main event of the evening, you know, we had a backstage segment where Stephanie was like saying it's important that Triple H wins this match. And, you know, the Shield bring up, oh, yeah, where's your buddy, the New Age Outlaws and all that stuff. And Kane, he's frustrated. And he said, Triple H called that attack, and he pretty much let it out, that Triple H has been trying to break up the Shield and destroy the Shield. Even though he had the Shield in his back pocket the whole time, the whole purpose was for him to ultimately destroy the Shield in the end. And I really like this segment by the WWE because then you just knew, okay, the Shield are turning face. They're going to be full-blown face. And the reaction they're going to get is going to be awesome. And as Daniel Bryan is making his way to the ring to defend his title for the first time, out comes Batista in order to beat up Daniel Bryan. Out comes Kane. And Triple H looks like he's going to miraculously just win the title. The fans are going to boo like crazy. And it's going to ruin the moment. You know, why can't you just give Daniel Bryan a chance, WWE? Why? And all of a sudden, out comes the Shield. And the Shield entered the ring and just destroyed the Authority. And I'm telling you right now, if you give me an Evolution versus the Shield match, I will have no complaint. If anything, that will be the match where I grab my lotion and my tissues and I'm going to be like, this is the best motherfucking match ever. Give me that match. I don't care that Batista's out of shape. I don't care if Triple H is not the same performer that he used to be. That would just be an awesome match. Evolution. And if Evolution came out to the Evolution theme song, oh, you don't even understand how much I'd be marking out for that match right there. Overall, though, with this Raw, it was a good episode. It's one of the easier episodes to talk about because the WWE built up a lot of new faces here tonight. A lot of new stars were kind of made into this show. Was this show overall one of the greatest Raws I've ever seen? I wouldn't go that far. But was it a great Raw for 2014 and a great Raw from normal standards of the WWE? Yes, it was. New stars were made on this show. The way they promoted some of their newer faces like a Bo Dallas and an Adam Rose, even though they weren't here to wrestle, boy, they got a lot of good video packages from these two. Rusev looked good. You built up Paige well. Cesaro is on his new path with Paul Heyman. You made Brock Lesnar a legitimate threat down the line for the title. You made Daniel Bryan your guy with the championship and not screw him over. You made the face legit baby faces. I can't complain about this episode of Monday Night Raw. Not a lot to complain about here for Monday Night Raw tonight. Anyways, guys, if you guys like me, check me out down below. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter at ChaseOffer68. Check out my website, chillinwithchase.wordpress.com. Anyways, guys, I am out of here. Remember, check out all the other stuff in the description with Antoine. He's an awesome guy. Check out his stuff. Anyways, guys, I am out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace!